Sitaram, children.
Sitaram, Pandaji.
Now today, I'm going to tell you a story which has a very, very significant meaning in your lives. Listen to the story. Once, there was a young man who was standing at the corner with his head up in the air. Standing like this, another young man was passing by. This young man, being an inquisitive young man, he decided to find out what this man was doing. So he stood up there and looked to see what this man was looking at. And so both of them stood up there now, looking up in the sky. Another young man was passing. Seeing two young men looking up in the sky, he also became inquisitive. What are these two looking at? So he decided to look also. So now there were three young men with their heads in the air. While this was going on, another young man was passing with his churk and everything. And what happened? He saw three young men looking in the air. He decided to find out. He looked also in the air, and so it was four of them stood up looking in the sky. What are they looking at? Then after a short while, a mother and her child was passing. The child, a young child, being very inquisitive, she asked her mother, "Mom, what are these four young men doing?" The mother said, "Well, I don't know, child, but I'll find out." So she asked the first young man, "Oh, young man, what are you doing?" The young man said, "Well, I really don't know. I saw him doing it, so I'm just following him. I'll ask him." So he asked another young man, "Young man, what are you doing? What are you looking at?" The young man said, "I don't know. Well, I'll ask the other one." So he pulled the other one and asked, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, I really don't know, but I'll ask the first fella." So he asked the first fella. The first fella turned around, his head still in the air, and he said, "Oh, young man, you're asking what I'm looking at? I'm not looking at nothing. I have a stiff neck." And so all these people were following this one young man because he had a stiff neck. And the lessons for you, my children: do not follow those out there who you do not understand what they are doing. Do not follow those who may be doing things you do not know about. Be sensible. Stick to your path. Stick to your intelligence. Think and then act. Do not follow those who you do not know. Be very, very careful about that. My children, this is a lesson for you today. Be very wary. Do not follow those who you do not know. Bole Sri Ramachandra ki Jai.